In Germany, people are returning from their summer vacations as kids are starting to go back to school. That means a new year of worrying about old concerns. While the pandemic is under control for the moment, health officials want to prevent a repeat of last year's deadly wave of infections. For more on what their plans are, let's turn to William Gluecroft, correspondent with our partner DW in Berlin. What are the latest steps being taken in Germany to keep on top of the infections?
Well, the biggest decisions to come out this week is regarding young people starting the age of 12 and older people and people at risk. So first, for that first group, basically kids 12 to 17, health officials, the health minister here, Jens Spahn, he came out this week and said they're going to start vaccinating kids as young as 12, and that they're going to start a round of booster shots, a third round of shots starting in September for people over the age of 60 and people with certain health conditions. Those are the two big things. Of course, these are the questions that many countries around the world are asking themselves. How young do you go? And what about a third round of shots? And Germany has made up its mind on that.
What kind of pushback has there been over new vaccination plans?
Oh, absolutely. Of course, we're all guinea pigs here. This pandemic shows that very clearly. So much data is just inconclusive about who gets the vaccines, who are they recommended for, do we need these booster shots, and if so, who needs them and when do we need to give them? Very few countries, especially when it comes to the booster shots, have really gotten on board yet saying they're necessary. Germany now joins that small list, such as joining the United Kingdom, Israel, there is an independent vaccine commission here in Germany that makes these kinds of recommendations to help advise the government on what to do. They're non-binding decisions. They are not political decisions. They're medical and health decisions. And this commission actually came out against giving booster shots exactly in the way that's currently been recommended, and is skeptical of giving shots to all kids starting at the age of 12. They want it to be a more focused kind of vaccine campaign, and yet public health officials nonetheless are going forward with their plans anyway. There's been a lot of pushback between this commission, between medical experts and political officials, public health officials. But this is the way that German health officials have decided to go as we wind down the summer and look towards the fall.
Absolutely, William, because it's everywhere there's been pushbacks. But why are these decisions being taken now by the German authority?
I mean, as we say, we are winding down the summer months. School is coming back into session. People are coming back from their vacations abroad. We were here last year. Many countries were here last year. We knew what was going to happen. There was a lot of fear that once people were too cold to sit outside and to be outside, people went indoors. Infections spiked, deaths went through the roof, and even with the vaccinations, which we didn't have last year, there is concern about the Delta variant. There's concern about kids going back to school who are unvaccinated, and really health officials want to try to take every step possible, since the supply is there, it is available here in Germany, to try to prevent what we saw last winter, which was a really, really difficult time with huge amounts of hospitalizations and many, many more deaths in the wintertime than at the beginning of the pandemic.
Gluecroft, his correspondent with our partner DW in Berlin.